Yeah, alrighty then. Welcome everybody. How's it going? You wasn't prepared for that? I thought half was still going for a while longer. Good evening, everybody. How are we all doing tonight? Audio? Oh, we do have audio. Good, good, good. Hello, welcome. How's it going? I was terrorizing some of you earlier anyway. So, welcome to more bear shenanigans. Ah, crap. Give me a second. Did I do the thingies? Oh, no. I think I did the thingies. We should be all good. Oh, I see. I thought it felt like half was still going to be going for a while yet. Okay. Anyway. Okay. I got all my system monitoring stuff up. Cool. We should be good. For those of you that have been watching the System Shock streams, will know we've had some technical difficulties. I've been fiddling around with that stuff again. I've switched the encoder back to the GPU. Hopefully we'll be right. But yeah, I've got my system resource monitoring stuff open, so if I see it choking out, we can make some adjustments on the fly. Indeed, shotgun. The shotgun with an extra choke too, so it's a damage plus shotgun. But the shotgun has been working quite hard for us. It's much improved over the shotgun in the original, which is a little naff in the first game. But we've got this is basically just a rapid fire pistol. It fires pistol ammo. This is not a pistol. Unfortunately, we're out of the good ammo for it. We've only got the regular ammo. Shotgun. Shotgun's great. We've also got Dragon's Breath around for the shotgun, so if we want to get extra spicy, we can breathe fire. And good old Maginum. Maginum with a laser sight, but the laser sight isn't coming up. Oh, there we go. There's a there she is. Whoop. Yeah, because of limited inventory space, we're sort of our selection of palm inflicting instruments is a little limited. Like I don't have the wrench anymore. Well, it's in storage, pseudo. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah. Anyway, we're back on the maintenance levels because we've now got access to the maintenance tunnels to deal with the issue of not being able to just in the groves. But first, I think we need to find the. There's a systems diagnostic readout we need to get from somewhere. I've just got to. Interesting. I've got to find said system diagnostic readout. Well.
Power systems failure. Malfunction in subsystem relay 428. For repair instructions, please consult relay analyzer. Be sure to specify relay number for analysis. Maintenance corridors are now accessible.
There we go. The analyzers, though, where do they live? We did come across them, like, way earlier in the game. There's stuff below us. Like, on our first run through the... Oh, I see. That's, yeah, that's one way to sign out. Apply shotgun to cranium. We actually haven't used the low light much. I'll put my shotgun in for the moment. Steal that shotgun. No, it's gone now. Okay. My thinking was maybe it had some bullets. Never mind. Do I go back to the flight deck for the code? Which code? Sorry, what? You mean the computer code? That was 4. Yes, we did go back for that. Why is that elevator not marked? It's just being a bit funny, that's all. I think the main thing in here that would be a problem to us is those little floaty boys. This is, I think, the demodulator is what we need. Relay analyzer. Not sure about a relay analyzer. I know we need an interface demodulator. What? What is this, Wiki? Oh, okay. Post-apocalyptic Australia. So, Australia. So we can get into the... This one doesn't have a bed, does it? Level 2 that has a bed. Where was I? Lose track of my own head if it wasn't screwed on. Do I have my scanner on? What? Yeah, compression is a lost art, that's for sure. Did I just say hacker found? Oh shit! Hey, Iman, did the alert go off? What? Yeah, okay. The alert didn't seem to go. But the raid alert did, which means the alerts are working. Curious. One moment. Very strange. That definitely worked. Alright, thank you very much for the sub, Iman, and enjoy Sukkot. It's, well, which one are you playing would be the question. 1 and 2 are great. Unfortunately, this is going to be a lot of death running because we're basically out of healing resources after having to do the grove. That's, I think you look at the identifying tags here, and that's how you work out which one's which. I remember fully mapping this place out in the original, and like going through and labeling everything. And, hey, Kay, how's it going? You were playing the System Shock Remake last week, I think, yes? Delay 2, so we're after 428? 428, yes. Yeah, the pipe puzzles are kind of fucked, yo. And, like, we're only playing on the, like, second, third difficulty, whatever it is. Not maxed out difficulty. But yeah, the pipe puzzles are surprisingly tricky. Well, part of it I think comes down to like how it's presenting the puzzles. It's I've got to assume it's intentionally obtuse. They're gonna be running low on magnum ammo, aren't we? 35 plus 8 in the gun itself. It's not terrible. But yeah, we're not playing on maxed out difficulty. Because I think that would be a bit much. I'll be honest. Like, this is reasonably challenging as is. It's not, like, at the state, like, it's in at the moment, it's not bullshit or anything. But I think if you're playing on, like, max difficulty, it might, go beyond, being difficult and, like, fun difficult and into, like, obnoxiously difficult. But then that's why the difficulty is optional. I will say, the higher fidelity graphics definitely help with, like, navigating, like, these kind of sections. In the original, unfortunately, these like maintenance access tunnels were very difficult to navigate. You basically just had to have the map up the whole time because it just turned into, like, maze soup.
Replace broken interface demodulator.
Oh, yes, I kind of worked that out already. What with the game giving us interface demodulators, the, logical conclusion was replace interface demodulator. Ooh, do you have bullets? This probably stripped you on the way through, but let's just check anyway. Yeah. Unfortunately, retreading territory means there's going to be a lot of, we've already been here, so everything's looted. Oh, hey, a spare wrench. Oh, if you're still here, Kate, there is the logic probes. You don't get many of them, like we've gotten 4 across the course of the whole game thus far, but you can use them to force a puzzle solved. So if you're really stuck on a puzzle, if you've got a logic probe, you can just make the puzzle go away. That might be worth it. I haven't used one yet, because I'm holding on to them. What's this? Wait, really? They just uploaded it themselves to 1337X? That's pretty great. Is it... like, obviously I can't, like... Double KO! I can't, like, click on the vids while midstream and whatnot, but does it have, like, a You Are a Pirate kind of song at the start of it? I know a couple of devs that have done things like that. Some of them do it, like, sort of spitefully. They make an intentionally broken version that they upload to pirate sites. And then when people... Admittedly, like... Okay, so it's not even... I can't even fault the devs that badly for doing that kind of stuff, but then it's funny when people, like, post about, like, such and such is bugged. And it's like, that's because you downloaded the pirated version. What was it? There was like a game dev game where they released like a version of it to pirate sites, and you would always lose to piracy sales, or not sales, however you want to call it, like. And people, like, were reporting it as a bug that you can't beat the game because, piracy, always destroys them. I'm surprised. Given how much of a mess Citadel Station is, I'm surprised they have redundant databanks. Does not feel like Tri-Optimum would pay for, like, proper system redundancy. It is, like, so, on that, like, the piracy version of games, I am sort of torn. On the one hand, it's like, you're being a dick, but on the other hand, like, when people then, like, download the piracy version and then complain on, like, official forums or Twitter or thing about, like, bugs, it's like, you have no right. You didn't buy the game. What are you doing? So there's another one. I think it might have been Skullgirls. I think they released an intentionally plugged pirated version, and like, someone was, like, posting about the bugs on Twitter, and the devs were like, yeah, that's broken because you're using the pirated version. Yeah, well, shit, who was it earlier today? Running with Scissors? Give me a moment. Actually, there was a really good, give me a sec. Ah, shit, how do I... How do I spell there? Oh, I am spelling it correctly. You're not coming up. You notice something different on Twitter? Oh, okay, there it is. There it is. It's... They actually seem like great devs running with Scissors. I just don't like their games. Uh, I wish I liked their games because they seem like cool guys. Um, I just don't enjoy their games. Running with Scissors being the Postal devs. It's just not my kind of humor. Now this is our dead relay. Alright, I'm gonna put a marker here. I'm not gonna do the relay just yet. I will put that spare relay interface down here. I'm just gonna explore more first, because I don't know if changing that relay out is gonna, like, flag the next portion of the game as such, and, like, spawn a bunch of shit on us. I'm sure these corridors were full of exploding mouse bots in the original. It was a friggin' nightmare. Oh, sappy. You're sappy to yourself. Actually, it is quite a walk back. Who owns Jazz these days?
Demodulator replacement successful.
I don't know. They wouldn't have been the original devs, surely not. Also, Epic Mega Games is such a, like, the professional company name from in the early 90s. It's so good. Oh, it is? Oh, for some reason I thought it was another company altogether. I will admit, it has been a long time since I played Jazz Jackrabbit, but I did play a whole bunch of Jazz Jackrabbit as a kid. I wonder if they, like, intentionally chose to remove all the extra, like, explosive mouse bots from in here just because that shit was obnoxious. I can save the game. Nope. That is why we go exploring. That's another 30 mag pulse rounds. We can probably go a bit crazy with the mag pulse. When I feel like it, because we have a fair bit of... Primary gravity regulator is near all these, like, zappy system fails. Is concerning. Because it's not entirely obvious. If you look right at the top of the screen in the middle, there's a readout of what I'm looking at. So do I, Quota. This is... This is a lot harder? Difficulty is not quite the right way to describe it. I got a lot more disoriented going through here in the original game than I am in this. Xenobiologic detection grid control. We're trying to sniff out aliens? Temporal distortion monitor? You what, mate? Can I use the Scooty Boots to... Oh, I just can't get quite high enough. Oh. But if we jigger it... Oh! It's the Night Dive Studios. Skeleton. It's Night Dive Studios company logo. They made this remake. I'm gonna continue trotting around on low health for now because I'm low on healing resources. So we need to go back to executive, and we should be able to jettison the groves now. Why did I put a marker there? Oh, that's where the teleport is in. Why did I put a marker there? Ah. That's why I put a marker there. Good job, me. You actually did the right thing for once.
Jettison now enabled for all groves.
Insect, cease your meddling. My experiments must continue.
No. Oh! She spawned in robots. Yep. I think only Shodan is from the original. But yes, that is Shodan's OGVA, which is good. Because, like, Shodan kind of is what makes the game. I said yesterday, I quite like the playable prologue bit. But having it not have the voiceover from the original is a big miss, because the original opening, like, it's in the original opening, it's just a voiceover explaining what's happening, but the voiceover, once the hacker has done modifying Shodan, the voiceover switches from, like, third person explaining what's happening to like Shodan herself speaking, showing her sort of like awakening as such. It's really good. Is Delta? Oh, Delta's the one that was already ejected. It was such a good intro. I think if they keep the bit like where you play in the hacker's apartment, but then switch to a more traditional style for when Shodan's actually like getting hacked, I think that would work a lot better. Keep that voiceover explaining sort of what's happening would be much better, because that was such a cool... I'm not doing it justice trying to explain it. Gamma!
Gamma Grove already jettisoned. Gamma Grove already jettisoned.
Wait, so... Did I... Wait, but I've done the jettison... What? Ah? Do we only jettison Beta? Do we not need to jettison Alpha and Delta? thought we jettisoned all the groves.
If I have to release one to stop you, so be it.
Rock and or roll, bitch. Say bye-bye to your children.
Grove jettisoned. Beta Grove already jettisoned.
We've got a new situation here. A few seconds ago, we found a sledge activating the station.
Insect. You are by far the most irritating creature on this station. Don't bother with the antennae. That won't stop me.
It's hopeless, and we both know it.
You mention it now, Wiki. I should have paid attention, but that was the... I should have paid attention. You probably did have an animation for it. Since we can actually see the... I didn't even think about that. It's a bit far back. I wonder if we can eject Alpha. Because technically we have rigged it so that the others are set to eject. It'll just be like, nope. Nah, okay. Technically, we should be allowed to, because it is set up such that we can... Engineering?
Sensor
I don't know why we exploded.
Ourselves into this computer network. We shall never speak again.
That's a good sign out though. Brought in my husk irritant. Oh, did I just lose 15 bullets? Interesting.
Scanning. Nothing.
Welcome to Citadel Station, Mr. Wu. Yeah, I apologize for not greeting you in person. You wouldn't believe how busy engineering has been. Including your new duties as the communications officer from the 4 antenna control stations on the engineering level.
Searching.
Find one at each of the cargo points of good luck.
Oh, hang on. I just realized. We never got the
Sockets and bones stand no chance. My body, where is it? I am perfected. Mother's will be done. Sockets and bones stand no chance.
we never got the computer.
My spine is tingling.
We never got the computer core on maintenance. But I don't know if we're able to get the computer core on maintenance yet, is the thing. Excuse me. I'm gonna go back and poke around, because we do need that. Is this what I was thinking when we were on maintenance? Like, I feel like I've missed something, and indeed, I have missed something. So always the problem with the teleporters in any kind of like thing like that. Are we still the same person once we come out of a teleporter? How does it work? Does it rebuild? Does it like build us a fresh body on the other end? Does it like how does it do our brain? Is it just a copy of our brain? Are we just a copy of ourselves? the original gets destroyed, your teleporter just copies, disintegrates, and then downloads your data into a new body. Well, that's a good point. In this, I guess it doesn't matter, yeah, because we are just copy of a 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 copy. Because of the, yeah, the body rebuilding thing. 45. We're on 47% security. That means I missed, like, a single camera somewhere? Because the last of that security is going to be all the CPU cores, I think. We've also got that, like, head that we need to use to open something somewhere, but God, I don't remember where. Because we haven't found the door that it opens. Unless that is the door that it opens? But there should need to be somewhere to, like, plug the head in, rather than just requires less than 45% security. This is just this guy down here, isn't it? The head, yeah. I'm sure it's used somewhere in maintenance. I just don't remember where. Because I thought it was used to get into the, like, the head guy's office. Head guy. I'm just gonna try something. Make sure the game's not being, like, silly about it. Okay, it's not. So there should be a door somewhere that we can open with that head. Which is probably going to lead us to our missing surveillance camera. Which will then let us get into the back. A surveillance camera? up into the maintenance ducts and whatnot, but like, I don't think this does anything useful. Hello? How are you there? Why are there guys in beta maintenance? We've turned the robot spawners off on this level. What's that? What? What? Is the head not on maintenance? Okay. Oh, click, click! Ah! Not jamming, it's when you take too much damage. Once you're less than 1/3 health, every time you take a health hit, do you mean in there? Because that's the door that's like 45% or lower security. Which means I've either missed a camera, or there are CPU, like the CPU cores are just out in the open somewhere that I can't see. I mean, before I've just like somehow completely walked past the CPU cores. Yeah, well, it's just like I can't see anywhere on the map that we've missed, but because it's got like all the crawl spaces, it could easily be like a crawl space somewhere. But like there's no surveillance cameras marked that we've missed, so we haven't seen and missed a surveillance camera. And the other thing that lowers security is the CPU cores. My guess was that the CPU cores were behind that door, but maybe not. Hmm. 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 This is a door, but it is marked as a wall. Lovely. Right. This is what we used to head for.
It is glorious. I have flooded
The lower decks
with the fruits of my labor. With each breath, their DNA is altered. They shall be reborn. Bodies made stronger. Minds freed from
from the burden of individuality.
perfect children, serving the will of their maternal God.
Cyborg 77E. Divert a maintenance bot to the computer rooms
On level 1 through 6, immediately to ensure the functioning of all CPUs. If that insect gets a single digit of the system authorization code,
then I will see to your reprimanding personally.
Oh, good. We have most of the system code already, so that guy had a bad day. Ah. All right. The discount descent. It's not even discount descent anymore. I suppose it doesn't have much weapons. That's I suppose the downside. But like, it actually plays real good. I like actually really like the cyberspace segments now. I think I've said many times I didn't dislike them in the original. It's just the original is not the best with its cyberspace sections. What do you mean by real? Like, you definitely move with the, like, full 6 degrees of freedom. Like, it has, like, proper verticality, if that's what you mean. Up, down, left, right. Yep. Whee! The barrel! Now, how close is everyone to throwing up? I think you said it earlier, Kota, this game would be great in VR. I 100% agree. Both the cyberspace section and the regular game, I think, would be hella fun. Especially, like, with the regular game being a slower game in general. I think it would work well for, like, VR games. Because, like, a lot of people with the VR games, they're like, they want like Call of Duty or something like that, which is too much. But because the game's a slower overall game, I think it would work very well for VR. This would be difficult in VR, I think. Yeah, well, yeah, the most time I've spent playing, like, VR stuff has been, Resident Evil 7 on the PS4, so that's through the PSVR, which isn't the best VR, and that made me very sick. Oh, that's where the CPU cores are at. I'm worried. The game is hitching very badly. Please don't die, game. Oh god. Let me give it a minute to breathe. CPU, 100%. And this is after I switched back from... This CPU is a fucking awesome... Like, what the fuck? How are you maxing out my CPU, game? This is a really good CPU. It's not, like, top-of-the-line blistering, but, like, it's a damn good CPU. Oh, there it goes again. 100% CPU. I'm very glad I switched off the CPU encoding for the video. Otherwise the stream would just be dead. Oh, nope, there it goes. Fatal error. Crash. That game actually crashed. Too much CPU. That's the first time we've crashed it that way. We've not had problems with the VR before. Alright, once more with healing. Yeah, so, like, now it's at, like, 10% CPU usage. I'm guessing something's leaked. I don't know, like... It's normally like a memory leak or something, but when you have the equivalent in a CPU leak, like, does it start up a bunch of, like, child processes that end up as zombie processes that it's not closing properly? Do those terms even, like, exist these days? Well, yeah, like, looking at it, it's sitting at about 10 to 15% CPU usage right now. I'm wondering if something, like, in that last room is just bugged. Like, like, my thought would be, like, all the, like, particle lighting that's happening from all the everything going on, but that wouldn't be CPU intensive. Oh boy, we just got swarmed. Give me a second. Just trying to keep all of my monitoring shit up so I can watch where it breaks. Yeah, maybe an enemy died in a weird way, and there's like a process was just left looping or something. Whew. Not quite done, Marku, but approaching it there. Shit was getting a little intense. Alright. Can I? No. No saves. Can't quick save. Can't save. 10% CPU usage. 30% CPU usage. 40% CPU usage. CPU usage. It's one of the enemies in here that's doing it. I don't know what. lost audio. 85% CPU usage. CPU bottlenecking. I can feel it dying. Oh, she's trying. She's trying so hard. Come on. I died. Holy shit. The problem, like, kill the purple ones first is all well and good, but, like, I need to not die. Oh. It crashed. Again. This is weird, because it's still displaying, but there's no process. Oh. Something has gone very fucky. This is a problem. Because we need to get that room open to get to the CPU cores. Now, so technically, what I can do to buy us a little more time in that room is kill Teddy. Because the stuff running Teddy's taking up about 15% runtime. That might be enough. I'm gonna kill Teddy while we do this. You try to do throws while that's down, you're just gonna scam yourself. Times like this do not happen often with you. But yes, I should have some sort of something ready to say. That's just the exit, right? Why does it have a back exit? Jesus Christ, could you imagine though if I hadn't switched back to the GPU encoding? If we were still doing CPU encoding for the video, holy shit. Whew. The problem with having to do this over and over again is it's not exactly an easy one. It's CPU. It's Shodan literally hacking my system CPU. What? Hang on. What? What? Is it already done? Very worried by the fact that it isn't here. I don't know if it's registered as already clear, or... Oh, there goes the sound. Whoa. He's trying. I think she's about to go. Yep, she went. God damn it. Surely, because there's got to be people that have finished it already. Happening to others? Is it? Okay, so it seems you can break the node ahead and then just scoot. I guess we give that a try. Well, because when I was like the first attempt at it, the back door was locked. But that attempt there, it looked like the door was open. Oh. It's saved itself as being clear. that's the door it opens. What a weird bug. Alright, let me just give me a minute. I will re-enable Teddy. This will take a moment. Sorry. Alright. I'm alive again. That seems like a pretty significant bug, though. Yeah. What shot me? It didn't make any noises, it just shot me. Maybe they saw that, like, the autosave kicks in, so they're just like, yeah, it doesn't matter. What shot me? I didn't even hear any, like, sounds. No, for reals, what shot me? No? Shot myself, yeah, maybe. Shodan hacked my brain and blew it up. Opposite. Wherever there's a fucking camera somewhere that I've missed. What shot me though? Actually, what shot me? There's nothing here. Cyberspace is leaking. Where the hell did I miss a camera? Not that it, like... yeah, the code. 0. Yep, randomly generated. Each game. So yeah, you can't cheat the code. There isn't just like a nice image that like lists on the map where all the damn cameras are supposed to be. Oh, did you did send a thing? Oh, maybe interactive map. Don't know about that. Or if each was like just its own individual graphic rather. Now, I'll see. Here comes the problem of like. I gotta work out what I missed. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we opened up that north area and never ended up dealing with it. And then we had all that issue with the fucking cyberspace crashing the game. The door, not door, wall. That's the wrong one. Soylent Green filtration control. That one seems kind of important. Primary life support monitor. Oh well, like these mazes I think were improved. They're much less painful to navigate in this version. And I'm sure in the original they were full of, like, explosive mouse bots, which was just a friggin' nightmare. Oh, bother. Bear with me a moment while I tab out and do some... get my stuff back to how it should be. We never did end up using all these codes. Possibly. I'm not actually done with Ace Combat 3 yet, but hey, in Fruit, how's it going? Thanks very much. Then, if you worked on the patch, that's very much appreciated. I've gotten sidetracked by the obviously the System Shock Remake here, but I intend to go back to AC3 once we finish the System Shock Remake to finish out, because I've done the UPO route and the general resource route. Next up will be what's the other corporation? I'm blanking on his name. Newcom. Got to do the Newcom route and then both of the Ouroboros, like mini routes. I don't think I've found anything wrong, but my spelling is not the greatest, so we did like read through all of the fluff text on stream as well, and didn't find anything weird in that either. Yeah, I can imagine. It would have been a intense process. Yeah, it's always great to get games we sort of I can't say like we completely missed out on it, but the Western release of Ace Combat 3 doesn't really count. Most of the like story content was just completely cut out. So it's great to have it in a like a complete state. As, you know, being able to experience the game as was originally intended.
No chance. It tingles.
Does not sound friendly.
Where is... I am perfected.
Hi. Alrighty. I assume it would have been like doubly intense as well, because you're releasing it in multiple languages, not just the English patch, so that's even more, like, especially for like testing and checking for any kind of the errors or typos or anything.
Mother's will be done. My spine is tingles. Sockets and... My body! Where is... I am perfected.
The dialogue for
Letting
these
go is best.
ladies is very creepy.
Insects, I found you. Rend your flesh. If you leave, I will be angry. If it's
God damn. These ladies are... again, thanks very much. Thanks very much for popping by. And yeah, thanks very much for your work on the patch. As I said, I'll be later this week. I'll be returning to Ace Combat 3. It's just unfortunate that the System Shock Remake happened to drop pretty much at the same time. When it rains, it pours. That's the wrong elevator. That's the maintenance access. The elevator back here. I did toss up whether I would be doing like Ace Combat today and yesterday, or whether I'd do System Shock, but because of you can sort of see how mazy System Shock is, I wanted to keep it fresh in my head. Because losing track of it. Losing track of where you are makes things much more difficult. Oh boy, this is intense. There is a lot going on here. The game suddenly got real. Yeah, this is sort of why when you were saying like earlier, Wiki, you know, finishing the game this stream, question mark, probably not, because these final few zones are actually huge. And there's also still backtracking through previous zones as well. You don't get to bring friends, goddammit! Yeah, total playtime. 16 hours, 16 minutes thus far. So the 10-hour timer is absolutely doable, but you need to know where you're going. There's no way you're doing the 10-hour thing blind. Like, it's not a first run. And, like, that's not a skill issue or anything. Like, it's just how big the game is. You need to know where you're going and what you're doing. And technically, you can actually cheese a lot of it, because there's a lot of the codes that don't change. So you can, like, skip through a fair bit if you know the codes. Like, you don't have to, obviously, yeah, that then saves you having time to find certain things. You don't have to like go through all the audio logs. You're able to just like access doors as soon as you hit them. What the hell happened here? Dead cyborg assassins not killed by me?
I still have the isolinear chipset. Diego's minions are almost on me. Alright, Diego. You want the chip? You want it? Come and get it! You backstabbing, flat-fatted!
Like, the other thing with, like, a 10-hour playthrough is, like, that case there where we're like, you know, where is the, where's the CPU cores on this level, that level, or the other level? Like, you wouldn't have any of that. You'd know exactly, like, where you're doing, what you're going for.
I plan to leave for the bridge tonight. The Resistance worked a long time to develop the isolinear chipset program that will lower the defenses around Shodan's central computers. The schematics I have show 3 force doors blocking the entrance to the computer room. Those force doors look to be on separate circuits. I'm not an electrician. We need a hacker for this one.
Discount Jennifer Hale? There's no way they would have gotten actual Jennifer Hale to do some rando NPC. Help! Just wasted a ton of ammo. Really need to get the regenerator on that level up. We're not respawning back down here. I suppose that's, yeah, in itself, I guess, the punishment for dying on the wrong floor. Or reviving on the wrong floor. It's a bit of a trek back. I wonder. Don't mind me with the jet boot cheese.
I am the resistance now. That piece of shit. He sold us out on the exec level. And now, I'm in a hallway up in engineering trying to settle my nerves. Okay. I go up through security to the bridge. I get into the computer room and I install the isolinear chipset. That gives me a shot at Shodan. And somehow, I delete that bitch out of existence.
Dang it. Game called my shit. It sounds like Jennifer Hale, but it can't be. Surely not. She'd be too expensive for this. Hey, Ant, how's it going? So, it is quite good, but it is also having of problems, to say the least. We certainly encountered one big problem earlier. There's a section where you have to, like, do a cyberspace hack to unlock access to one of the CPU core rooms, and the game will just crash on the final room of said hack. It happened multiple times. Don't know exactly what's causing it, but it like overloads your CPU. Like, we were watching it, or at least I was watching, like, what it was doing to my computer live. Because I had the... Well, yes, that was the joke, was Shodan was hacking us back. But I've had my system monitor stuff up. Yeah, and it's a shame that that bug with the cyberspace there, because otherwise, I could actually speak very highly of the cyberspace sections. The cyberspace in general has been improved greatly. And the game itself benefits a lot from running just in the higher fidelity graphics, because it is a very what's the word I'm looking for? It's very easy to get lost. It's a very twisty-turny game, and so the high-fidelity graphics allows for like a much better sort of presentation of the place, which allows, at least in my case, it's allowed me to keep a much better mental map of like where I am and where other things are. And this is the thing I don't like, is the vaporize to make scrap, and then there's a thing that you can like use scrap to turn into tri-credits, which you then use to buy upgrades for your guns. Oh, big yump. Okay, I guess the, you know what, they did in fact design this area for yumps. It just, it makes a game that's already pack ratty more pack ratty, which I'm not fond of that. But otherwise, it has for the most part been very good. I think for like 99% of people, this is probably what you play over the original. But as a big booty, I need to see how they do the final boss.
Assessing managerial assets. Cross-referencing religious background checks.
That said, at the end of the day, like, the final boss was not good in the original, so if the final boss in this is also not good, then it's at least true to the original, but they've got a chance to
Shutting down.
improve things.
Executing executive protection 42. Executing tax.
No worries, Wiki. We'll be here. Actually, I'm probably going to take a break shortly to get myself a fresh cup of coffee. Yes, and like a lot of things that I'm into, I tend to cover the differences between the remakes and the originals. Like the Rant series, I get pretty picky about the remakes versus the originals. A lot of people say just play the remakes. I highly disagree. The originals offer a different experience, and the original art style I actually much prefer. But there are other cases where the remake just completely supersedes the original, like Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3, I would recommend the Super Famicom version over the Famicom version any day of the week. You are not missing out anything by playing the Super Famicom remakes over the originals. In fact, I would say you're getting a much better experience. Well, that's, art style's obviously, like, very subjective.
My children, the security level is to be laid out in this manner and no other. First, remove the lower elevator that provides access to the bridge and my domain.
Second, the balconies and force bridges shall all be removed, save for one.
To the central shaft, where all incoming life forms shall be monitored.
So what she's talking about there is the bridge level stuff that disabling all access bridges, which we'll have to then go in ourselves and re-enable. That'll be a big challenge when we get up to there. That's sort of the whole challenge of that area. Oh boy. Oh, that wasn't so bad. I was worried we were gonna get stuck there for like half an hour having to listen to that friggin' laser go off constantly. Oh, hey, Sochi, how's it going?
Mother's will be done. My spine is tingling. I'm cold.
Let's see if we can hear her. What the heck is this business?
Letting go is best.
Oh, hello.
I knew you'd be back.
Dang it. It's not surprising that there's a whole bunch of spicy robots on engineering, but goddamn. You know, now that I think about it, that doesn't need to, like, stay in the cargo lift. That can just sit on the floor here. How big is that upgraded mag walls too big. Spark, actually. Having that in the elevator is probably good. That is a decent backup weapon when everything goes to shit. Yes, for those of you that have only just joined us as we've sort of reached engineering, this is the most combat intensive the game has been. It's certainly stepped things up.
Managerial assets. Filing are you lost? Destruction of new part of catering. Executing tax.
Oh shit! Nice touch being able to see the freaking assassin bot's laser. This floor is kind of massive. Kind of just like exploring randomly, which is a really bad way to approach exploration. Oh man, I have all the remaining HP. Someone hurts my feelings and I'll die. I wonder. Come on! Ah! Actually, if I launch myself from on top of the railing, that will give us enough height. Ha-ha! Jet boots. Wasn't really anything interesting, just a couple of extra battery packs, but... Free stuff is free stuff. I suppose, actually, I've got, now that I think about it, I have the perfect thing.
Emotional damage.
There we go, now everybody's deaf. The way I've got my, like, little silly sounds set up works much better if I'm playing a console game rather than a PC game. Because, obviously it's very obvious when I tab out of this, because it just stops. Well, there isn't really like I don't know if there's an actual sound for that, because the only time Rance is voiced is in either the OVAs or, O3. We're looking as well for those, what are they? The relays. Relays? Transmitters? Ooh, nice. I've seen a lot of people, Steam Deck, well, what's it? Steam Deck has been agreeing with a lot of people from what I've seen. Seems to be very well delivering on its promises. I've actually been using my Switch a fair bit recently. We did, was it Metroid Dread? We used the Virtual Console for Kirby. We've got a lot more Kirby to go, which will be through the Virtual Console as well. Given that it gave us the level 3 boots in this area, I'm assuming that the, like, using the Yump boots are a legitimate solution to these zones. Oh god, here we go. More puzzles. Lovely. Yeah, see, I don't know nothing about no drawing tablets. Sorry, not my field of expertise. Oh, I see. Much. Ah.
Can I help you? Oh, executive. Run.
Core locks disengaged.
Didn't even know I needed to do that. I will say, I do prefer in the like the fact that you can put markers is nice, but in the original you could put descriptors on your markers, which is much more useful than just blank markers. And not to me, Jumko. I've found as a whole the game feels more sort of generally navigatable now. The original, I didn't have too much problems navigating it, but certain parts of it were, especially the maintenance tunnels, or the maintenance, like, back areas. Were fairly confusing. The guns in general also feel better in this, but that's sort of unfair, because the original was built off of the Ultima Underworld engine. Oh god. Shit. That room's just full of friendlies. Just maybe. Just maybe. Might be onto something there, Corta. Oh, bother. is it because we monkeyed with the thing in here that it's unlocked all the other cores? I think that might be it. Yeah, Iron Nitro, how's it going? Oh, let's just stick it in me. Oh. Oh. Nice. Upgrade to the sensors. I'll gladly take that.
If we don't get the lower core access from Gamma Quad fixed soon, we're gonna start getting complaints from personnel. Fix the door or lower a rope ladder or something. I don't care, just get it done.
It's an elevator door, what? Oh. Need an elevator door. Oh no. One of these fuckers. Hmm. Okay. But we've already been here. Oh, hello. What? The game crashed? What? The Teddy crashed? What's going on? The game also crashed. Something borked. Hmm. Did my GPU crash it? What was that about? Right? Having all kinds of fun technical difficulties tonight. Oh. Uh-oh. Something's proper broken. Oh. Something is very broken. Huh. I can't boot. Hmm. Hmm. We might be at, like, needing to reboot system. Nothing is opening. I'm wondering if, like, the weird bugs we were getting before has caused some sort of, like, lingering issue. Hmm. I may have to, yeah. Well, I'm not may. I'm absolutely going to have to do a hard reset here. I think. Something has. Uh, Something has gone very wrong. Uh, yeah. Crap. All right. The stream is gonna go down for a couple of minutes. Sorry, as I'm gonna have to do a hard reboot. That and I should have been taking a break about now anyway to make myself a cup of coffee. So this is a perfect time for that. But yeah, stick around. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Sorry about this.
Bye bye.